Hi, so I'm going to provide you some directions on how to produce your Wiki page that you need to make for the city that you and your partner have chosen. We are going to use PBWorks as our website. Some of you may have used different Wiki page makers before, but we're going to use PBWorks. So the web address will be provided to you on your sheet. Once you log in and you get permission to be a member of our group, this is what the front page will look like as you log in. So what I want to talk to you about is what you're going to do. You can see that we have this all broken down by bell and teacher. So you find whatever bell you're in, whatever teacher you have, and then underneath there you will have a list of cities. After you have chosen whichever city you want to do, we will go ahead and upload those. So for example, I'm in Mrs. Viewmiller's 4th bell class, and so some people so far have done Cairo, Cincinnati, and Paris. Well, mine is on Cincinnati. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Open Page Cincinnati, because that's my city, and then it'll take me to this where I'm going to create a new page. My page name is going to be Cincinnati. Don't change the page name, please. The next thing I'm going to do is click Create Page. Okay, so now I'm in here and I'm on Edit. Make sure that you're on Edit, because if you're on View, you're not going to have it. You're not going to be able to do anything. Okay, so you want to be on Edit. So make sure that that's highlighted, okay? So now you have a couple of different options at this point. The first thing you're going to do is to upload your picture. So you have found whatever photo you're going to use for your first human impact. And I'm going to do trash collection in landfills for Cincinnati, because we all know that Rumpke is a huge landfill in Cincinnati, right? So what I did is that I found a picture and I saved it to my computer. So now I go over here to the right, okay, where it says, right now we're on Pages because I have Cincinnati open. I want to click on Images and Files. I want to click on Upload File, and then I'm going to go to wherever you have it saved. You should have it saved in your folder someplace. I have it saved on my desktop, so I click on Rumpke, that's what I named it, and then it will upload it to the page. So now there's my picture. All I have to do is drag it over. So now it's on my page. Okay? So then the next thing that you have to do, remember, is to write 3 to 5 sentences about the human impact on that city. So I think that the best way for you to do this, because only one person can be editing this site at a time, is to create a Google Doc with your city and share it with your partner. So that's what I've done. I have a Google Doc made. I have my sentences already typed out with my bibliography. For your bibliography for this time, it is fine just to use the websites. That's perfectly acceptable for this assignment. So then you go ahead and you just copy that information, and then I go back to my page and I paste it in. Now you do have the option, if you wanted, to go ahead and directly type in here. See, so I could have typed all of that information right directly into the page. So however you choose to do that is up to you, but remember that only one person can be working on this site at a time. So sometimes it's easier to do a Google site and then just copy and paste it in. Okay, so now I have it in there. You can play with the fonts if you don't like what it looks like. You can select it all and then change the font if you like. So whatever one you want to change it to. You can change the size of your font. I typically usually make my bibliography a little bit smaller. So like that's an 8 or whatever. So you please do not forget to cite your picture. So that's what the ohiocitizen.org is. That's where I got this picture of Rumpke's landfill. So make sure that you cite your picture as well. Okay, so at that point, I'm done with my first human impact. So then what I would do is that this is different than Google, so please don't forget to do this, that you have to hit save. Okay, so now I have completed my page, right? So then if you go back to your original page, the front page, you can do that one of 2 ways. It automatically populated it for me, or over here on this side, right here where the navigator is, you can come down and you can click on front page. It'll take me back to here, and then if you click on Cincinnati, your page that you created came up. So that's the first part of what you have to do. And then the next part that you have to do, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the front page so I can show you what to do next, is that you will then click on other people's cities. Once the assignment's completed and you have all of your human impacts done, and so does the rest of the class, you will click on somebody else's city. So either Cairo or Paris, or we also want you to be looking at other bells and other teachers. So you have to comment on multiple cities. So then what you will do is that you'll have a page that comes up like this, and then you will add a comment. So if I click on Cincinnati, because that's the page that it's the only page I've created right now, I could then add a comment. And remember that we want your comments to be specific. We don't want you to put good job. You need to put something such as, I thought it was interesting that most of the items can be recycled or composted. And then, and then I would also put, we should do more to promote that in Cincinnati. So they're going to have several. Remember, you have to do more than one human impact. I just did one as an example for you. So you don't have to comment on every single human impact. You can just pick one of their human impacts on this particular page and comment on it. You will then hit add comment, and then it'll post to their page. All right, so, and it'll tell you who said it and all of that. So that is how you create your wiki page. If you have any questions, please feel free to either let Mrs. Beemiller know or myself know, and we will be more than happy to help you. Okay, so let me go back to the front page. Remember, this is what it's going to look like when you start. Again, now your next step is to go back to Moodle and to take the short little quiz. Once you have taken and passed the quiz on how to set up your wiki page, I will grant you access to go ahead and start working on it. Okay? I hope you have a great day and that you do a great job on this project. I cannot wait to see them.